The most successful people in business are incredibly passionate. They always believe that the glass is half full, and they always believe that small groups of people or one person, in general, can beat a massive company. So let's kick it off with passion. If you also want to be a great entrepreneur, then this video is for you. The best CEOs and entrepreneurs in the world are the best salespeople, and they're incredibly passionate about what they do. They don't have a job. They have a passion. And so if you wake up in the morning and tell yourself I'm going to work today, then I respectfully say that you're doing it wrong. You need to reinvent yourself. You need to find another passion. Don't ever see work as a job, otherwise you're doing the wrong thing. Life is just too short. So Confucius had this great quote said to find an occupation that you love and you'll never work a day in your life. This has been true for thousands of years. The best entrepreneurs in the world are incredibly optimistic as well, and they believe that they can accomplish anything. And many years ago I sort of disassociated myself with friends of mine that were very negative. I hang out with people and have for decades now that are incredibly positive, that believe that you can accomplish anything in life if you set your mind to it, especially in business. Whether or not you think you can do it or you think you can't, you're right. So a positive attitude is very important in business. Next up, we have small companies. When small groups of people always are more productive than big groups of people. What do I mean by this? Well, if you look at Amazon.com, the CEO founder Jeff Bezos has this amazing rule that no meeting is allowed to take place at Amazon if you need more than 2 pizzas to feed the people in that meeting. That way you don't have too many chefs or cooks in the kitchen, so to speak. So small groups of people can change the world, and this has been true since the beginning of time. Okay. Now let's talk about the characters that an entrepreneur should have. Starting a business is a lot of work. If you don't have the constitution to weather these things, your business could implode on you faster than it started. If you can't lead yourself through startup, chances are you won't likely be able to lead your business and future employees through growth and on to success. There are 5 qualities in a successful entrepreneur. Leaders are not created, they are born. Do you frequently find yourself as the go-to person? Do you get asked for your opinion, or if you can advise or make judgments for them? Have you ever had a managerial position in your career? A leader is someone who prioritizes the objective over any unpleasantness that the labor required to achieve it may entail. A leader, on the other hand, is more than merely tenacious. A leader has excellent communication skills and the ability to rally a group of people behind a shared objective in such a manner that everyone is inspired and works together to achieve it. A leader wins his team's trust and respect by displaying positive work characteristics and confidence, then cultivating an environment that spreads these values across the organization. A leader who no one wants to follow isn't a leader at all. You're surely aware that some of history's most renowned business entrepreneurs have passionate personalities. Nobody advances by sitting back and waiting for things to come to them. Successful individuals go out into the world and use their activities to affect change. Leaders, on the whole, love difficulties and will strive relentlessly to address any issues that arise. They are usually experts at helping their teams change with them by inspiring them toward new objectives and chances. They adapt effectively to changing conditions without unraveling. Successful entrepreneurs are often driven by a larger vision or objective than just the work at hand, and can think on a more general level in this sense. They are also known for being tough to divert off course when it comes to their thoughts that push toward their ultimate aims. Business is sustainable because it is based on a broadly accepted, well-understood code of ethics that supports the fundamental fabric of the business. Cheaters and thieves may succeed in the short term, but they always lose in the long run. You'll notice that successful, long-term business people have the highest levels of integrity because, at the end of the day, if you can't prove yourself a trustworthy businessperson and no one wants to do business with you, you're out of business. Effective leaders confess to any mistakes they make and give ideas to solve them rather than lying about it, blaming others, or dwelling on the problem itself, which is critical whether working with customers or managing a team. Successful entrepreneurs are all risk-takers who have overcome one major hurdle. They are not frightened of failure. That isn't to imply that they charge in with abandon. Entrepreneurs are typically successful because they are calculated and can make the best judgments even in the most difficult situations. They recognize, however, that even if they make the greatest option possible, things don't always go as planned and may fail in the end. If you've ever heard the phrase, "nothing ventured, nothing gained," this is precisely what it means. Don't be scared to try something new. Again, there isn't a single successful entrepreneur sitting on his couch contemplating, "What if?" One of the most important attributes of a successful entrepreneur is the ability to think creatively. If an entrepreneur can complete critical duties, whether or not he feels up to it, he will be able to attain more success. Self-discipline entails mastering one's inner self and emotions in order to instill a feeling of accountability for getting the work done, which promotes self-direction. A successful entrepreneur is a creative thinker who is continuously bombarded with new ideas. Now, if you want to be a great entrepreneur, then you've to follow these rules and subscribe to our channel, where we provide business-related videos each and every week. Like the video, if you've enjoyed it, and also you can go to our another channel where we make content on self-discipline, motivation, time management, emotional intelligence and many more. Thank you, see you next week.